Hello, welcome to Encased. Encased is a Fallout-inspired, like tactical, sort of classic role-playing game. In Fallout, you walk around on a hex grid. In this, you walk around on a square grid. But it functions much the same to Fallout 1 and 2, as you'll see once we get into the game. This game launched in early access like a couple of weeks ago. I haven't gotten around to covering it because my voice hasn't been doing too well.
You remember how it all started.
But now he wants to do an introduction, so I guess I'll let it rest again.
1971. The dome was discovered in a remote desert. A gigantic structure of unknown origin. Then, the leading world powers founded the Cronus Corporation with the purpose of researching it. Scientists and other experts were transported inside the dome from Crystal Sands, a city built at its foot. The Spire station was also built at the top of the mysterious formation, and all the goods and personnel were moving through it to reach the lands beneath the dome.
The world is really cool.
Cronus promised the flourishing of the civilization in its advertising materials. Teleportation technology, flying cars, new power sources, the cure for all diseases, maybe even eternal life. Who knows? We thought it's our golden ticket. We thought these hospitality open doors led us to the greatest treasury
These
in
hospitality
the universe.
open doors.
And although it was impossible to leave the dome, this subtle warning didn't stop us. Our faith in the better future made us blind. We were looking for new technologies and found millions of strange mechanisms we didn't know how to use. We were searching for immortality, but we lost so many lives. We let the genie out of the bottle, and we had no idea what it will take in exchange for fulfilling our wishes. We were delusional, not seeing the big picture. In September 1976, the day you were delivered from Spire to Magellan Station, the delusions were never stronger.
Yes. So I think that might be temp VO, like temporary, someone invented a cool word, which is placeholder plus temporary, so temp holder. So I think that's temp holder voice acting, but I'm not quite sure. It feels kind of like off, and sometimes it doesn't read the actual words on the in the subtitles. So who knows? I have literally no clue how game development works, but yeah, something about that just seems kind of off. I think they're going for a sort of Fallout 1 and 2-esque, or Fallout All-esque introduction, with, you know, Ron Perlman going like, war never changes, and all that. But we are greeted with a character creation screen, which, like, this character looks like something out of Prey or Bioshock or something, or System Shock. The world kind of feels a little bit inspired by both, like System Shock, Fallout, a bunch of other stuff come together to, like, create this really interesting retro future. So, first of all, cool options here. Female, male, other. So other basically lets you get access to all of the portraits, regardless of, you know, what your character looks like here. And I think that's kind of cool. But let's see, male, man. Oh, this guy looks fucking dope as hell. Let's see if we can make this guy. Let's see, he's got like an afro or something, don't he? Or doesn't he? Oh, there's no... What? Hold on. There's no afro. Well, the game is early access, so I'll give them a pass on that one. Alright, well, let's see. We'll keep his hair color. And he's got a floating beard that's magically not attached to his face there. So, let's give him a floating mustache. This is our man. Our man is going to be called Fredda, so this is my face reveal. So, when you're creating your character here, you see step 1 of 4. By the way, the UI is pretty nice. It reminds me of like Prey or something, I think. But when you're creating your character, you're choosing a, or like it reminds you of a role-playing game character sheet that's well designed. But you're choosing a wing. And your wing here is kind of like your clearance level in Paranoia, the role-playing game. If you've heard of that, there's also a like video game coming out. But yeah, so your wing here, it basically gives you a bunch of stats related to the duties of that wing and gives you clearance rates, or clearance levels in the game itself. So this actually has a major impact on the story because it's going to change the way all characters look at you, or like like perceive you, and it's going to change your access levels, what you're allowed to do, the jobs you'll be given, and all that. So White Wing, these guys are scientists. Blue Wing, I think, are engineers. Silver Wing, these guys are like the middle managers. Black Wing, that's security. Orange Wing, these guys are menial laborers, and these guys, I think, were prisoners at first, and they've been sent here to basically serve their sentence inside the dome. We're going to go with... So it's interesting that it starts you out at White Wing. I wonder if that is a deliberate choice. Because it's surely not alphabetical. But we're gonna go with Black Wing, I think, because we're not gonna be seeing a lot of the really intricate stuff. I don't really have time to show that off. Stats here, attributes, you can rearrange them. They're already arranged in a manner that is fairly optimal, I think, for each wing, which oh my god, I can't tell you how like thankful I am for that, because one of the major like cardinal sins of any sort of classic role-playing game is give you just a million things to think about in character creation that you have really no sort of frame of reference for understanding. Like, if I'm new to this game, how the fuck do I know like what Psyche is gonna do? It tells me psi abilities and resistance towards psionic attacks, but how do I know whether or not like that's a good thing to have? Like, are psionic attacks gonna be good? Like, if you were playing Fallout 1 or 2, you might go all in on heavy weapons and then not realize that you're not gonna get a heavy weapon until like the halfway through the game. Or, you know, if you're me and you cheese it and run to Navarro and grab a plasma rifle or the power armor, immediately. But still, so we are now going to be just rolling with these stats because they seem good. The game thinks they're good. I trust the game. So you've got perks here, and these are also kind of interesting. These all are unlocked by having set levels in your skills. So, and you get, or abilities as they're called, you get 4 points here, because you've got 40 here, 30, 3 points, 14, 1 point. So each, interval of 10, you get an ability point, and these allow you to do the special stuff that has to do with that skill. So psionics, for example, Psi-Shock, powerful mind attack, Psi-Confusion, leading him to attack an ally or himself, so confusion, control, take control of an enemy. So this stuff is all unavailable in the current version. It's probably going to be available in an early access patch or in the finished game. As I said, this game is in early access at the moment. So I'm not even going to bother with these. I don't know if there's any point in saving this, but I will. Let's see, hand-to-hand 100 needed for that. Can't get that, but I can get, let's see, kick. No, I can't. Oh, shit. I had this on my orange wing playthrough. I actually can't get any of these. Yeah. I'm missing some of the prerequisite skills. But there's green one I can get. Charge up. 2 points. Why not? Wait, what? Oh, there you go. Consumes 3 units of battery charge, grants the status of charge to a friendly turret or robot. I have no clue what that means. But yeah, this character is actually kind of shit. Because we don't get enough stuff to get any of this stuff, so maybe the game is actually wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have gone with the basic stuff. We'll go with lockpicking, because lockpicking usually is more useful than pickpocketing. Why pick one person's pocket when you can rob their entire room? Piloting. There are cars in this game. I haven't gotten to them yet, so I don't know how well they work and whatnot. But you can get a bunch of skills here for piloting, car driving. I mean, you gotta get that first. Get your driver's license. You want to get, let's see, death proof. You can do a head-on collision with an enemy vehicle, or let's see, vehicular assault is kind of cool. Lets you run over a living creature. There's one called Road Warrior, reference to Mad Max, where you can shoot a gun out of your car, which is kind of cool. First aid, probably good. Gives you healing, but I'm gonna go with bandage, because bleeding might kill you over time. And this is kind of like, I don't really like this, that you have to make all these decisions so early on. I think you can probably wait and then go into character creation, or into your character screen later on, and actually just pick these when you think you might need them. Create and repair mechanical equipment or gunsmithing. Mechanical equipment and science, let's see. Hacking or scanning? Let's do hacking. And carry more useful items, sure, yeah. Now we gotta pick a tagged skill, or 3 tagged skills, like in Fallout, if you've played that at all. So basically, whenever you click or tag a skill, you get 20 extra points, and you receive 2 points for every one invested. So every time you add a point to that skill, you get 2 instead. Melee weapons. Light weapons. Pistols, basically. And let's do... Survival is like cooking and stuff. These are kind of comparable to the skills in Fallout 1 and 2, actually. Let's do stealth, why not? There we go. Did we unlock new things? Yes, we did. Stock hit, so we can melee attack with a weapon stock or grip, or we can do a disarming shot. Let's just do this one. It probably... Oh, we can do both. Probably won't really matter for the, just us looking at the game. So, there is a kind of lengthy intro here where you're basically just making choices in a sort of text adventure kind of thing, which gives us a lot of cool background on Magellan, the station. But I'm not going to do it just for the interest of actually showing you the gameplay, so I'm going to skip the intro. The lift's powerful engine suddenly falls silent and the platform stops. A hollow echo of voices coming from below, or is coming from below. The lamps in the wall fixtures are buzzing quietly. The soft rumble of distant mechanisms comes from behind the ventilation hatch. Controls, I sort of understand these. UI is kind of comparable to Fallout. You've got a mission radiation here. You've got a timer. I believe the game has like a real time thing where I think if you just take too long, stuff might actually like just happen without you being there. Like you being there for it. So I'm gonna crawl through this vent and find our first NPC here. Derek Exler. You can search everything here, and it's going to contain randomized loot, generally, at least from my experience. This is your inventory here. I'm gonna just grab everything. There really isn't... Oh, rare. So some of this stuff is actually rare, and some of it you can sell and trade for stuff. I'm not gonna bother looting too much, because I don't think we're gonna find anything that's gonna be immediately useful to us. However, you can probably see already from the stuff that I was picking up, some of the descriptions, there are some systems in this game that might remind you of other games, like, for example, bolt throwing. Toss a metal bolt to check for hidden traps or anomalies. That is a stalker thing. So if you like the game Stalker, there's something cool as well. So, this guy... I don't know what he's doing. Well, he disabled the elevator. I'm just gonna touch stuff and see what happens. Well, we're in combat, boys. So, I used a little bit of environmental bullshit to basically start a fire or send like hot steam into this guy's face. So now he's very upset with us. See steam strike in the top left there. I can't actually point to it, so I can move towards him using one action point. Ah, okay. So wait, moving diagonally is 2 because you're moving 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Ah, I get it. Yeah, so I can move 2 tiles for 1 action point. Move 2 tiles. Uses 1 action point. I've got 6 left. Each attack takes 2 action points. I've got 3 hits. Let's try to punch this man. Not going so well. Oh, there we go. Shouts expletives. He's got a wrench. Oh boy. But he's standing in the steam, and he's dead. Easy. He's got. Wait, what the fuck? This got a 40mm grenade launcher round. The letter to Derek Exler. What's this? Oh shit, I'm dead. Your earthly path has come to an end. So I was thinking, oh, I should just go and check this thing he was working on, and maybe, then after I clicked, I was like, oh shit, maybe I should turn off the Steam vent first. Let's try this again. You can see the game does not hold your hand. It'll let you do something stupid like that. Come on. Come on. There we go. You can save action points as well for the next round. There we go. Okay, let's turn this off so I don't die. Oh, you motherfucker. How do I fix this then? Oh, maybe me doing that actually locks me out of this chest. That is interesting. Or maybe I can do... hold on. So that turns on that engine again. There might be a way to fix that. That pipe. I want to have a look. Crafting components, I think. Won't bother. DJ roster. Oh, there's Derek Exler, Team 2. September 14th. That's today, yeah. He's meant to be here. I might have killed someone who's innocent. Well, no, I didn't. I know what's in there. He's stolen something, and if I found out, he was going to kill me anyways. I have played this before. Spoilers. But we fixed the elevator, so we can now go to Magellan Station. I won't be spoiling too much of this game. I won't be playing too far in, but I'll basically be showing you the basics of it. I'll show you how the characters react to you being of different backgrounds and all that.
Welcome to the Magellan Station.
So this is our first, like, major hub. You can probably tell the frame rate is getting a little bit crusty. That's probably a symptom of this being early access. Hello, Dean Rayet. Or Rayet. Tall receptionist watches you from behind the desk with a board. Oh. Ah, okay, so you can hover over stuff to tell you what it is, Silverwing. He gestures impatiently for you to come closer. The employee glances at you indifferently. His upper lip is ever so slightly curled, you presume with contempt. All new employees must first register. Come to the desk, please. The nameplate on the desk reads, Dean Rayet, Administrator. Slaps himself on the forehead as if he just remembered something. Almost forgot the regulation greeting before registration. Just a second. What? I'm gonna tell him what happened in the elevator. He interrupts me with a gesture after I interrupted him. Let's do it in order of procession. First, we'll deal with the registration. All the rest can be discussed later. Well, okay then. Okay, so he's playing... Speakers explode with a crackling sound over which the sound of a metronome grows louder. Oh my god, he's got background music for him giving me his introduction. Welcome, dear employee, I, Administrator Dean Rayet, welcome you to the Dome on behalf of the Cronus Corporation. By joining our company, you are choosing the path of science and progress. You are among mankind's best. And we ask that you live up to this title. Deserve this title. And do your job honestly. Obey the law, respect your colleagues, and together we will build the best future for all mankind. So he was like reading a prompter and he fucked it up. We're done with the greeting, and now I'll register you and upgrade your Selectron. What the fuck is that? Electronic key and ID. Computer program embedded into the Selectron grants access to certain areas depending on your wing and rank. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm ready. I'll tell him the data he needs. Adds it to the Cronus database. Cool. So, you're on the staff, you're on the staff of the Magellan Station. Your Selectron, please. I'll update the firmware. Okay. Here, now, you have the first clearance level. As a Blackwing employee, you get access to the barracks, armory, surveillance rooms, punishment cells, and other special locations. Each new employee has several mandatory tasks to perform. I can tell you about each one briefly or in detail. I'll do with the short version. To make it short, get your uniform from the storage, get your weapon in armory, complete training at the training ground, learn how to use a scanner, avoid anomalies, and obtain scientific knowledge on the White Wing level. After this, return to me and I'll tell you what you need to do next. So that's sort of our tutorial. Cool. No more questions. Welcome to Magellan. Alright then. I guess we won't tell him. Turret. That one is probably gonna fucking destroy me. if I mess with it. So here's a an orange wing guy trying to steal from a vending machine, I think. A muscular orange is poking around in the Vega vending machine with his hand in the goods issue slot. Something clatters with a loud echo inside the machine. The out-of-order machine must have failed to release the purchased item. Be that as it may, it's your duty to watch and maintain order. At least that's what they taught you in boot camp. They also taught you that nothing good ever comes from Orange Wing. I will walk up and interfere. I might get my shit kicked in. You get closer. The orange is literally disemboweling the machine, yanking out handfuls of wire through the distribution slot. The machine's lights flicker and die. With a satisfied grunt, the Brewster pulls several cans of soda and 2 cups of noodles out of the Vega. You give a small cough to get his attention. He whirls around. You know, I'm serving the dome, working, yeah. He slurps nervously, unable to take his eyes off your black uniform. So I can take a bribe, I can hint that I might be able to turn a blind eye, or I can order him to face the wall and get ready for a pat-down. I don't have health to fight this guy, and he looks muscular, so I'm gonna say, I'll take a bribe. Well, you see, yeah, fine, I'll tell the boys you're, you know... Oh! So now I've got a reputation with the Orange Wing that I'm lenient, I can be worked with. Oh, that is cool. Leaving with the gutted machine. Okay. Let's see, inventory. Did I take a bribe? I don't think I did. Nah. But that's really, really cool. It's broken. Okay. Let's see, so this is surveillance over here. Last time I played this, I played as an Orange Wing employee, and I didn't have access. So let's see what happens now. Oh yeah. Hello, Courtney Resner. Trent's sister. Pale, thin woman with a cigarette greets you without offering her hand. You look down at her badge. Courtney Resner, Surveillance Services. What do you do? Isn't clear from the name. The main entrance of Magellan is an area of particular interest. We keep watch over it, record the activity, people who come, people who leave. Any more questions? Nah. No more questions. I want to look at the monitors. Before you can even touch the computer, you hear Resner yell angrily behind you. Okay. I wanted to have a look at people. What they're doing and whatnot. Let's see if we can steal something here. Technically not stealing, since we have access. That's how it works in like Fallout and all that. What is that ramrod? Cleaning gun barrels, okay. I'm sensing a advanced crafting system here. Ooh, cash. Though I might be wrong. It might just all be junk. Gun oil. Gun brush. And this is locked, so... Ah, shit. No, I can't open it. Probably means there's unique loot in there. Which you probably need to kill Courtney or steal her key for it or something. Broken elevator, restroom. So, this game has some cool mechanics that aren't quite obvious immediately when you start playing. But, hold on. Let's have a look. Yeah, so... Radiation, first of all. Thing that builds up. But you've also got withering. If you don't eat... Or, no, sorry, if you don't exercise, you wither, you become weaker. And if you don't eat, you become weaker as well. And if you don't drink, you also become weaker. So you've got hunger and everything to deal with as well. And that all, I think, ties into the real-time stuff here, the timer. So, and you can also see if I go and use the toilet, relieved, minus 10 radiation. And then if I do this, vigorous. You've been invigorated. Your initiative is temporarily boosted by just washing my hands. So a lot of like tiny mechanics like that. That I kind of appreciate, honestly. So you can like hunt for buffs and stuff like that. But we're going down, I think. Where though? That one is broken. Which elevator? Oh, that's the one. There we go. Could you come and help me, please? Nah. Let's go down to storage and parking. I want to get my my gear.
Floor level -2, warehouse and parking lot.
Yes. Oh, that's a cool car. So, this is the quartermaster, Calvin McPherson. Leaning back against a shelf, looking bored, he perks up when he sees you and raises his hand for a high five. I will give him a high five. You're my kind of guy, or my kind of person. Okay, now let's get down to business. I came for my equipment. Thank you. According to the rules, I should give you a short briefing, but technically it's optional. Get straight to business. Wear it with pride. If you need a weapon, go to the armory on level -3, and you'll also need additional protection, helmets and gloves. They are not included in the package, but they can be purchased from me. Yay, capitalism. Okay, so I would like to buy a mask, because we're probably gonna need that. Value 47. We've only got 43 bucks, so we need to sell something. Let's sell some gun oil. And that's probably going to be it for now. We can buy a backpack and stuff to get more inventory space. But I'm just gonna grab the mask. We're gonna equip everything. There we go. What a sexy beast. Okay, we look like, what do we look like? We look like something, like a plague doctor or some shit. With fabulous hair. So now we're meant to go down one floor and get our gun. Oh, loud banging on the door. Oh, this power armor, boys. Hold on, I wanna have a chat with them. Hey, open up, he says. What? Dude, the power armors look so cool. Look at that. It's got like this 70s Art Deco design. Dull thumps can be heard from behind the gates. The technician at the terminal pulls off his headphones and scans the area uneasily. Give me a break, I told you not to hammer the door. It's a vehicle entrance. So it's probably black wing employees on the other side getting real upset with this technician who won't open the door because of a technicality. Open up, open the goddamn door, repeats the unknown visitor beyond the, between blows. Nothing else can be discerned, but it sounds like the man behind the gate is in full-on panic. What? He went on a mission this morning, a couple of hours before the storm warning. Did you hear me? Open that bloody door. Oh my god, okay, so there's like office politics and stuff, so each like wing has... Yeah, you have like loyalties with the wings and stuff, and the wings are like... working together, but kind of like have their own, like, tribalism. Hint to the technician that he's running the risk of turning all the Blackwing against him. Okay, fine, I get it, I'll open it, okay, cool. By the strobe of flashing scarlet lights, you see two huge figures in Blackwing servo shell. That's the name of the power armor then. One of the fighters is wounded, and the second is lugging him with great effort. Duty officer, dispatcher, code 21, get a doctors. Having dragged the wounded man to the garage, the fighter props him by a wall and falls down exhausted nearby. A doctor stat. The chest plate of his armor is covered with a thick layer of desert dust, but the surname Kepler stamped on one side is still readable. He tears off his helmet and hangs his sweaty head under the stream of cold air flowing from the air conditioner. You shift your gaze to the wounded man. His crushed, lacerated armor is covered in blood and hydraulic fluid. There are no bullet holes, but judging from the abundance of blood, the soldier is at death's door. Any kind of unskillful or unskilled interference may well kill him, so I don't have the skills to help him. Don't get involved, just observe what's happening. I'm not going to drag him out of there. That thing might be keeping him alive. The soldier's bloodless lips move slowly, as though repeating some word over and over. The approach of death is clear in his glazed eyes. Don't you dare croak on me, not after all the work I had to do getting you here. Raising his hand with difficulty, the wounded man pats Kepler on the shoulder and freezes. Joints creaking, the armor slowly sinks to the floor. The face of the wounded soldier seems petrified. Bloody spittle dangles from his half-open mouth. Kepler gets heavily to this, covers his face with one hand and walks away. Some White Wing personnel appear just a few minutes later, but all they're able to do is state the obvious. The technician frees Holiday from his armor, and the old man tries for a pulse, shines the light into his dead pupils, and finally shakes his head. He rises to his feet. The two sullen oranges lead the man into a gurney and roll him away. The doctor and technician exchange a couple of words and also walk away. Only the wilted Kepler remains, staring down at the ruined armor on the floor. Well, free armor. Dude, it's so cool. Kepler silently examines the blood-streaked floor. Not now, please. Huh. Don't touch it, he says. Oh, fuck, I can't take it. Not yet, anyways. Okay, let's go and grab our gun. So I'm guessing there's like some sort of like, I don't know, beasties out there in the desert that we gotta worry about. Military post and whatnot. Oh, some great art. The like art and atmosphere of this game is so like evocative. It gets my
Floor level
my mind
-3,
racing for like,
garrison and isolation ward.
I don't know, it spurs the imagination. This world is like really well realized. So I'm guessing, yeah, we're talking to this lady. And Margarita, name I can't pronounce. The smell of good tobacco wafts up this tall, plump woman from a meter away. On the counter in front of her is a black lacquered pipe. An open ledger with numerous signatures and a metal flip calendar. Nearby, a nameplate reads Margarita Tkachenko? Tkachenko? I don't know. Continue. What can I do for you? Ask for a personal weapon. I see, the first I'm receiving. Holding a large rifle. Okay, so I get a rifle. I'm guessing the other guys get like pistols and stuff, depending on the wing. Blackwing employees get the best. Yep, the latest model. Only the C and M modifications are better, but you won't find them here. Up to 780 rounds per minute. The accuracy is good, even during long bursts. Enjoy. Just don't aim it at me. See, I'm no good with heavy weapons. I need something else. Ah, okay, cool. So I didn't choose heavy weapons, so I kind of want to get a different weapon, but I'm gonna take it, because it's cool. Take the weapon in one hand and aim it at Tkachenko, saying this is our turf now. What the fuck? Take the weapon, carefully keeping the barrel down like you were trained. See that you know the rules and won't cause any problems. Servicing. Can you see what's written there? Clean and oil. Okay, so you need a ramrod and an oil, I'm guessing. Drawbacks. Awkward to handle if you're shooting around corners, and you can't shoot much from the left shoulder. Other than that, it's a normal rifle. Oh, so it's a right-handed gun or whatever. 3 magazines for each time out. If you need more, go to the bureaucrats and fill out a form. Okay. So, Kamishin machine gun. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that looks like a fucking RPK or whatever, is it? Oh, it uses 5.56, but it looks like a looks like a Russian rifle, or like a Russian machine gun, light machine gun or something. Oh hell yeah! Is that a? No, I was about to say, is that a rotating barrel? That looks like an AK barrel. But yeah, that is cool. Okay, wait, is it reloaded? We have 3 magazines, right? Oh, there's the bullets, okay. How do we, let's see, reload. Ah, okay, so yeah, there we put the guns into it. It has, let's see, how much ammo? Jamming chance, 2%. Clip size 20, so that big drum can carry 25 or 6 rounds. I'm guessing that's just, like 20 probably isn't 20 literal bullets, but like, I don't know, some sort of abstraction. Oh, power armor. Damaged and damaged. Don't touch it. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that's Kepler again. He's out of his armor. So one of them is his and one of them is his friend's, I'm guessing. Well, I think at this point you should probably know if you're interested in this game. I won't be going any further because I would be spoiling too much, and also I would probably die because my voice isn't trained back to its normal capacity yet. So I will say thank you so much for watching. If you would like to get this game, there will be a link in the description down below to Steam where you can get the game. It is in early access at the moment. It launched on early access on the 26th of September. I'll try that again. And this game is really, really cool from what I've played. Haven't played much further than this though, so there might be some quirks that I haven't yet noticed. Please read the reviews. I believe they were very positive last time I saw them. Other than that, again, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested, you can find other bullshit on my channel. please have a look if you think my style of videos are to your liking. If you're interested in a neat little casual community that I run along with the rest of the people in this community, check the description down below for our Discord. And if you'd like to support me, you can do so, like these wonderful people have, and also, my god, I hate when I alt-tab, and the music stops. But you can do so like these wonderful people have done. Thanks to these wonderful people for supporting me, and special thanks to Angry Rasputin for sponsoring this video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.